I can't tell if your headphones are working or not.
Not working?
I don't know.
Are you hearing anything through it?
Turn the volume
It's
up.
not going.
Hey guys, sorry, I don't even have my volume on. Oh my God. There we go. Hi. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I got wild hair. We are, ooh, we're actually on time. Cool. I thought I was being early for once, but I'm not. Okay. We're going to give everyone just a couple more minutes to sign on with us. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Hi, Megan. Hi, Krista. Hi, Dana. Hi, Heather. Hi, Tiffany. Over here. Awesome sauce. Hi, sweet girl. How are you?
Okay, go ahead.
Hi.
Cutie pie.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it now, okay? Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
Hey, finish up dinner and it's bedtime.
Hi, guys. Okay, so let me welcome everyone. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hi, Julia. Oh, there's Kenya. Hi, hi. So my name is Danny. I am your Wickless Ohana director. I'm super excited to be here with you guys this evening. So hello, hello, hello. We do these every other Monday, except we got off track. So on my Cincy planner, it said something about last Monday being Father's Day, but I think that was like in the UK or Canada or something. And it didn't occur to me that Father's Day is on a Sunday and not a Monday. But anyway, when I was scheduling things out, I ended up skipping. So usually it is every other Monday, but we went 2 Mondays since the last one. So anyway, we're back on track. So this evening, I want to talk to you guys about time and goal setting. So, is everyone ready to go? Yeah, how's everyone's month going so far? We've got 6 days left of the month to crush June. So right now, just as a recap, we still have some Father's Day bundles going on. I believe there is still that Scentsy Go with the 2 free pod packs going on right now. Whichever one comes first. We have our Aladdin collection. So the individual Aladdin bars are gone, but the collection itself, the box collection, is still available. It is going to go into the vault on June 30th, unless it sells out beforehand. So it's going to be going away no matter what after June 30th. But if it sells out prior to, it'll go away earlier. So we still have Aladdin. We still have, shockingly, we still have our Buzz and Woody. Has anyone sold those yet? Anyone sell any Buzz and Woodies? Yeah, okay, some of you guys. Hey Sarah, hi Haley. I knew we had a couple of people jump on. Super exciting. So lots of stuff. Now, because we are coming up on the month, you guys, make sure that you're starting to input parties and orders and things as you get them. Because as we get closer and closer towards the end of the month, you're going to notice things are going to start selling out, like the Aladdin, like the Toy Story, stuff like that. So all those are limited edition. So once they're gone, they just go away. We don't get any oopsies. So make sure you put in those orders if you've got stuff for LTO items. Okay, so I'm going to, can I mute everybody? I don't know if I can, hold on, let me see. I don't think I can. Okay, if you guys wouldn't mind, if you have any background noise, I don't hear any, but just mute yourselves if you guys can. So I'm going to get started on our topic for this evening, which is time. Time, right? What do you think of Hootie and the Blowfish? Any of you guys like 90s babies? 90s was the best decade ever, right? So I'm thinking like, why you punish me? Right now, am I a Hootie fan? No? Okay, you're all like, anyway, so time. Now, guys, I want you all to think, who all here has goals? You guys have goals, dreams, hopes, visions, things for your life, I want you to think, do you guys ever think about your goals? Do you ever sit down? Oh, hold on, let me start recording this, by the way. Oh, it already started. Good. Okay, so whether it's goals for your life, whether it's goals for your business, whether it's goals for whatever it is that you have goals for, right? Or dreams or whatever it is, being debt-free, owning your own home, paying off your school loans, owning a camper, paying off your car, having more time with the kids, staying home with your kids, whatever your dreams and goals are, right? You've got them, whether or not you've admitted them to yourself or not. And you know what's amazing about your business, your Cincy business, is that it is an amazing tool to help you reach those goals, right? So I want you guys, if you've not decided, so if you're new, I see some new faces here. So if you guys are new and you have not yet done some dreaming for yourselves, goal setting for yourselves, I want you to. And sit down with your spouse or your significant other and talk with them about these goals too, because it is a lot more, it becomes a lot more real. You're able to envision it a lot more if you're able to do it with the person that means most in your life, right? It becomes more tangible when you start dreaming. One of my favorite things to do with my husband is dream about stuff that we want to do together and accomplish together as a family and as a couple, and what we want for the future of our family and all of that. So it makes it so much more real if you can be open and honest with them about what you'd love to have done in your life, right? So talk with them about that and set some goals, do some dreaming. And it can be big, it can be small, but if I were you, bigger the better. Go big or go home is kind of my motto in life. Hi, Siobhan. So whether or not you're scared or not to admit these, and sometimes it can be really scary dreaming about these goals and doing all the big dreaming, because what if you allow yourself to envision it and then it doesn't happen, right? That's probably the scariest part of a goal, is allowing yourself to envision it and then it doesn't happen, right? And you know what's great is there have been goals in my life, dreams in my life that I wanted so bad I could taste it and it didn't happen. But guess what? God had something way better planned for me. But still be focused on the things that you're wanting, right? Okay, so Cincy is a great tool to help you reach those dreams. Now, you're thinking to yourself, okay, Danny, it's super scary to think about these things because what if I don't hit them? I am not naturally a direct salesperson. I am not naturally a people person. I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not enough, right? That's the next step in the dreaming process, is you start telling yourself all the reasons why these dreams can't and won't happen, right? Anyone ever go through that? Just me? Now, I'm going to follow that up and ask you guys, when you popped out of your mama, right? However, whether you were cut out or pushed out, whatever it was, I have one of each. Anyway, so when you came out of your mama, were you walking and talking? I know you were screaming, right? But were you walking and talking? No. Were you eating solid foods right off the get-go? No. Right? Were you your charming self right from the get-go? No. These are all things that you learned and acquired. When you see a toddler toddler get up and then they fall down? Is that it? Do they just go, nah, I guess this walking thing just ain't for me, right? No, you see them get up and do it again, and they'll bust their head open on the coffee table. They do all the things, and for some crazy reason, they still keep getting up and trying to walk. So that's basically what we have to do in our lives every day. We have to decide that that our dream of walking and doing the things is great enough for us to keep trying, even though that we bumped our head, busted it open, needed some stitches, whatever it is, that it is enough to pull us back up every single time, right? So you need to set a dream. You need to have a dream for yourself. And this dream, no matter what it is, needs to have goals. Now, what's the difference between a dream and a goal? So a goal is a dream with working boots on, right? So you figured out what it is that you're wanting out of life, out of your business, whatever. And now you set goals on how to achieve that. So it's not enough to say, I want to stay home with my babies. How are you going to do that? Break that down into little bitty pieces. And it's not about the destination. It's about the action steps into which it's going to get you there, right? And I know we all want to get to that destination. We all want to have the big dream and eat the cake, right? But we have to learn to enjoy the journey too. The journey is what changes us. The journey is what makes it fun. I love going on my Cincy trips and all the things, but some of my most fun is in the airports and getting to the places that I'm going with my husband. So same thing with your business, guys. Start enjoying the journey as you go. But if your dream is to make $2,000 a month with your business, whatever have you. So if you decide, okay, in order for me to stay home with my babies, I need to make $2,000 a month, whatever that number is, right? So that's the dream. What are the goals that get you there? What gets you to $2,000 a month? How many parties do you need to book? How many conversations do you need to have? Break it down into action steps that's going to get you to this big dream, right? And I want you guys to hear me loud and clear right here. You ready? Hope is not a strategy, okay? So when you all say, well, I hope it happens. I hope I make $2,000 a month. I hope I get this summer incentive. I hope this, I hope that. Hope ain't gonna write you a check. Hope is an amazing thing to have. It's a great thing to help you with your dreaming and all the things, right? Hope is a great, great thing. But hoping for it is not enough. You've got to work for it. You've got to have that hope, and you got to put those on, and you've got to do it. So you need to set goals, and you need to start growing, right? So with all living things, whether it's a business, whether it's a person, whether it's a plant, whatever it is, right? If it's not growing, it's dying. There's no in between. There's no middle thing, right? And when you get to that middle point that you're at, right, you feel stuck. You're in a rut, right? That's when we get most frustrated. When you are trying to lose weight and you're going to the gym and you're eating the right food and you're working out, right? And then you've done all the things all week long and you step on the scale and it's nothing. Nothing's happened. And you're like, no, I did all of that for nothing, right? That's what we think. That's what we think to ourselves. So when you are not moving, you feel stuck. You don't feel like you're growing. You feel less motivated. So how do you keep yourselves motivated? How do you keep going, you guys? That is where time comes in, okay? Time. Now, we all have heard the expression that time is money, right? Time is money. We hear that. I hear it on Shark Tank all the time. All the billionaires tell the people time is money. Now, obviously, yes, time is money. Sure, you could be spending your time making money, but I want you to think of time as money, right? You want something at the store, or you go to Target and you think, okay, I want this new Joanna Gaines thing, right? These curtains would look fantastic on my windows, right? So you get the curtains, you put them in your cart, you walk up to the register, and what is it they're wanting in exchange for those curtains? Money, right? You exchange the money for the things. Now, with time is your money. So you are essentially deciding what you are trading your time for every day. You've got 24 hours in a day. every single day. And every time you do an activity, you binge watch on Netflix, you're scrolling through your Facebook, you are trading your time for that activity. Is that activity going to make you money? Right? Are you asking yourself, am I doing the things that are going to create the life that I want? Am I trading my time for things that are going to grow me and my business? So the question is never, can you do it? The question is, what are you willing to give up in order to do it? Okay. Now, this does not mean you're giving up family time. This does not mean you're putting your business in front of things that are imperative, right? Your children, your husband, your marriage, your church time, whatever it is, you need to decide what are priorities in my life, right? My family, my God, my whatever commitments that I have, right? You have to figure out what are priorities. And then you need to say, my business is also a priority. Why? Because your business is going to get you to your dream thing that you've decided on, right? When you've done all this big dreaming and you've decided what it is that you're really wanting out of life, and how can my business get me those things? Because it's the tool that you're using to get the big things in your life, right? Then it needs to be a priority. If your business is instrumental in your future happiness, then it needs to be a non-negotiable priority. If Chris Hemsworth called you up and said, hey girl, hey, wanna have some coffee with me this week? You're gonna be like, yeah, right? Who says no to Thor? Nobody says no to Thor. Anyway, especially if he comes to coffee shirtless, right? You got some, maybe you could like drink coffee off the abs. I don't know, but right? No one says no to Thor. So if you say, okay, Thor, 2:00 on Tuesday, we're gonna have some coffee together, right? But then someone calls you and says, hey, can you do something for me around 2:00 on Tuesday? You're gonna say, no, I've got something going on with Thor. No, right? Non-negotiable. That's how you do business, right? Non-negotiable. Don't say that you're going to sit down and do your follow-ups and then let something come in between it. No, it's a non-negotiable. You say, no, I have something I've got to do. It can wait 30 minutes. I can do whatever it is I need to do in my business, and then I'll do your thing beforehand or after or whatever it is. Do not put your business on the back burner if it is what's going to get you your future happiness. You are trading your time for something that's going to create the life you want, right? So don't do that. If it's necessary for your future happiness, are you willing to trade your current comfort to achieve it? Right? Okay, and instead of saying I don't have time for that, start saying it's not a priority. Not a priority, right? Have you done your follow-ups yet? Oh, well, I've not had time. I've had to run Susie Luhu to soccer practice and do all the things, and then I had to clean my kitchen, and then I had to do this, and then I had to do that, right? No, it's not that you didn't have time. Did you do your follow-ups? Nope, it wasn't a priority. Other things took its place. I scrolled Facebook for 15 minutes instead. I watched the new Outlander on Netflix. I binged the new Handmaid's Tale on Hulu, right? You can do follow-ups on Maven sitting on the potty each morning. I'm just saying, not from experience, I'm just saying, okay? So let's see. I have notes. Okay, if it is sacred, you protect it, you guys. So it is non-negotiable. If you get distracted easy, guys, go set a timer. Set a timer on your phone, set a timer on your oven, set a kitchen timer, right? Okay, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Say, this is what I'm going, and tell your spouse about it. Tell somebody whoever's going to hold you accountable. Okay, if you tell your husband, hey, can you watch the kids for 20 minutes while I knock out some thank yous? You sure as heck better be doing some thank yous, right? Because if they come in and see you scrolling on Facebook or doing some other stuff, right, it's going to hold you accountable. I thought you were doing thank yous. Well, no, it's sacred. You said you're going to do it. And put a timer on there. Say for 15 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, whatever time you carved out, make sure that is exactly what, right? Is your schedule populated by things that will make your life better Or is it dictated by everybody else's wants and needs, right? Learn to say no. Learn to say no. But if you are scheduling your priorities ahead of time and then fitting all the other stuff around that, you shouldn't have a problem, right? If you look at your schedule on Sunday evenings for your upcoming week and say, okay, I need to work Cincy at this time, I need to do my family time, this time. Schedule the things that are priorities in your life and then do the other stuff around it. Maybe you don't need to say no to everyone, but if you have your priorities already set, you say, okay, I know that this is what I'm doing at this time, and then I can do other stuff before and after, okay? Wake up earlier, you guys. There is 24 hours in a day. Wake up a couple hours early or 30 minutes early or whatever, even if it's going to give you a little bit more sanity, right? Know when you're most productive. Are you one of those people that go, I'll do it after the kids go to bed, but then after the kids go to bed, you're like, oh, I'm so done with life, right? No, okay, I'm that person. I'm like, no, I'll do it when the kids go to bed, and then when the kids go to bed, I'm like, nope, that ain't happening, right? So I do it in the morning because I know in the morning, I don't really have an excuse. I'm tired, I'm cranky, I'm all the things, but I'm gonna do it because I'm not going to sleep for the next 12 hours, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna knock it out. Find when you're most productive. So if that's in the morning, wake up 30 minutes earlier, right? Stop feeling so rushed. Enjoy your coffee, enjoy your meditation, enjoy your exercise or whatever. Enjoy your 30 minutes of writing down thank yous or follow-ups or whatever it is that you need to do. Carve out time. There is time to be carved everywhere. Let's see. If not now, when? If not now, when? Right? I know there's some famous old person that said, don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today. Who said that? I don't know. I don't remember. Was it Albert Einstein or something like that? I don't know. Someone super smart said it, right? Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. You know, one of my tricks, when I look at all the things, so I write down every month, I write down all the things that I need to do, all the things. So in my planner, I've got my Cincy planner, which is amazing. I love my Cincy planner. I write down all my list of to-do thingies, and then I check them off, right? And I order them, I put them in order of priority of income-producing activities. Guys, samples are super fun to make, but they are not gonna bring you in a lot of PRV, right? So that is not income-producing activity. You can pass that off to your hubby or your kid or whatever, right? Get them the new buddy clip if they help you for a month doing samples. I don't know, figure it out, get creative. But it is not an income producing activity. Figure out what's income producing. Booking parties, talking about fundraisers, sending out your thank yous, doing your follow-ups, income producing activities, and then do all the fluff stuff after, right? So you write down what it is you want to get done. And then I ask myself, what is the one thing that I am dreading the most doing, right? What is it that I really don't want to do? Instead of putting it off to the end, do it first. Do it first. All the crap that you can't stand doing, do it first, because then the rest is a cakewalk, right? And then you feel more motivated to get it done. Don't even think about it, just do it. Just do it, right? You message people, you do whatever it is that you're not looking forward to, do that first. It is going to help you, and it's going to revolutionize your life, I guarantee it, right? So if not now, when? If not now, when? If you're not going to talk to that person about joining, then when are you? If you're not going to get these parties booked, then when are you? Do it now, right? Let's see, is there anything else that it is not enough to simply make time, right? You've got to schedule them and you've got to do them well. Don't just half bottom anything, do it well, you guys. Carve out the time. You could run a successful business, Cincy business, if you truly focused on doing income producing activities and being smart about your time, right? You could do this business successfully, what, 5 hours a week? 5 hours a week, in 7 days. How many hours is it? How many hours are in a week? I don't know. 24 times 7. I am not a math person. Let's do the math, you guys. 24 times 7. That's 168 hours in a week, right? 5 hours in a week. Carve out the time here and there, right? And Cincy makes it so easy with our mavens, with all the things that we can just knock things out with, right? Okay, if you're doing your business correctly in the little pockets of time that you find throughout the day, you could run a successful business in 5 hours a week. Okay, And I'm not talking like $50 paychecks. I'm talking about like good solid paychecks, right? You can do that in 5. Can you work a 9 to 5 and make that kind of money in 5 hours a week? You. Okay. All right. I think that's all of my notes. Do you guys have any questions? I think that was all of my notes.
What is the deal with the fundraisers?
What deal?
Me and my mom, we run a daycare.
Okay.
Well, it needs a little TLC, and we were thinking we could do a fundraiser to raise some money up to help buy new playground equipment and stuff like that.
Okay.
And all the parents, you know, we've talked to them about doing a fundraiser, and they're okay with it. But like, where would I get like order forms, stuff like that?
So order forms you can order on the Cincy Success Store, or there's a new thing you can print order forms out from the workstation, right? Is that a thing now? I'm pretty sure it's a thing. So if you go to the workstation, type in order forms in the search bar, it'll pull up and you can just print them out.
Okay.
Okay. And you can do fundraisers literally any way you want. You can do buddies. You could do buddy clips. You could do a full catalog. You could do whiff boxes. You could do scent circles. You could do whatever you want, however complicated or simple or whatever. And tell them up front, like, hey, 20 or 25 or however much % of every sale is going to go towards this purpose. And it's done by X date. You can have a prize for the kid that sells the most. You could, however, literally any way you want to do it, you do it that way.
Okay.
And if you go into Ohana or Sunshine State Superstars, type in fundraisers in the search bars, you're going to find a billion pieces of information.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, in the Superstar, Sunshine State Superstars, there's a PDF file of order forms you can print too, someone says. Yes, okay, so big, exciting, let's do some shout outs, shall we? It's been a little, let me stop recording here.